So you've seen what my house looks like from a standpoint and at night. I would show you more, but I'm gonna keep this kind of like, when I'm at night, I do not like to do shit for basement shots, because this house is over 100 years old, and who knows what the fuck kind of shit is down there. So I'm just gonna keep it like to the upstairs mostly. This house does have an attic. I was thinking of doing some outside shots too, like when I go outside and I show you the outside and the back and all that. I could do that at night if I wanted to, but it's cold as shit outside, so I may do that later when I go out in public. Because, you know, this whole film isn't a compilation of things, but I want to introduce myself for people who don't know who I am. I am Jack Monkey, a content creator on TikTok. I started on YouTube when I was 14. I no longer have that content, but I did some voices back in the day when there was this app. It was on iOS, mainly iPads, called Photo Puppet HD. And what I did was I took realistic type pictures or whatever I decided to use, and I would put them into like character formats, and I would voice said characters in like a specific voice. Like you had me do a certain voice, and I'm gonna show you some clips in this video, this film, of which ones those are in particular, and I may do some voices here and there, but in all retrospect, this is just a thing about home videos, really, so it's gonna be kind of, not necessarily short and sweet, but it's gonna be like, I'm putting all my effort into this film, and I wanna show it to people who look at me and they see this guy who's really trying, and I'm hoping whoever sees this film will actually like it enough to sign me on to some deal to where I make it big, and you know, and I'm hoping it gains the attention it needs, you know, from somebody, from some personal, like, I don't know, from Hollywood, from voice work or whatnot, but I have potential. And you're gonna see a bunch of videos in this film that I did many, many years ago in characters, and some of them I will definitely include a lot of ones from when I was in high school if I can find them. But I was a very I was always always wanted to be an actor ever since I was 14 years old, and I've had many people say I have the talent for it. I can act out the emotions. But you're gonna see throughout this film are a lot of videos leading up to a certain point, and you're gonna think, God, this guy is good. At least that's what I'm hoping. So, without further ado, enjoy some of the clips I'm putting in this little film. And you decide, am I good? Am I bad? Am I just trying too hard? Give me your personal opinions on that whole thing. And for any movie producer or director or agent that's watching this, I want you to know that I put my heart and soul into these videos, and I hope that you are watching. So please, enjoy my videos. So I'm going to show you guys an average kind of night it is for me in this house. Usually I'm sitting on my couch. Right now my games are installing. But an average night for me in this house would be I would sit down, either watch a movie or and drink my favorite drink, or play a game, whatever I feel like doing, and sometimes I'll be on my phone. I wish I had a spare phone to show you like my daily routine, but you have to work with what I got here. So, but sometimes I'll play with my kitty as well, so we're gonna do that here too. So here she is right there. Hi, baby. I wanted to shoot this film kind of in a, you know, something to be remembered by, even if people watch or don't watch it. Come here, baby. Let's put it down a little bit more. Put it down like that. Come here, Moonlight. Look what I got. Look. Looky. Look. Look at it. Look at this. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Moonlight, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You need to get some exercise. Come on. Come here. Bee. Look, it's over here. It's over here. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. Hey, there you go. There you go. Here's my beautiful kitty. There's my beautiful kitty. Come on. Got another toy for you. Let me see. Hold on. Play this ball? Want to play this ball? You like the ball? You like the ball? Hey, come here. Also, this house is over 100 years old. I could show you right now. Let's back up to normal. So check this out. Let's turn the lights on. This is kind of what it's like at night. So I got this little cabinet with all my, you know, dishes, and then has these little knobs. It opens up. All that. And this little knob here. And the stuff to make breakfast and all that. Cat's food. Our bowls are on the ground over there, but yeah, that's a mess I'll clean up later. It's my living room from this shot. That's the thing you'll see me like do my videos on, so I'm not moving it around constantly. Here's my kitty too. Hi, Moonlight. Now, to show you the other rooms. Ish. Oh wow, looks so spooky, almost like in a horror movie. Look at this. And look at this old light right up here. I do the basement shots, but I may have to hold off on that for the time being, because I do not like going down in the basement at night. So this is, I hardly turn this on, but it's a really old lamp. I mean, this house was built in 1925. Has had several owners and shit. But here's another thing I want to show you guys. So this is my dresser. Pretty sturdy, like almost like military. I got my own things on it. Ignore that. That's something I drew. It's not something that needs to be shown in video. Open this up. I didn't put those. These were here by the previous owner, whoever had it last. I don't know what that means. But what I really like about this are these Apple symbols right there. And then my picture. Then there's that and that. And so, posters on the wall. Then there's SpongeBob high as shit. Look at SpongeBob, he's high as fuck right there. This is where I sleep. I know it's kind of a mess right now, but I don't have a frame at the moment. My little tiny table right there. All that. And that's the bathroom. That's where my cat's box is. Oh, look at that light showing up all crazy like. And that was put up. That wasn't there when I moved in. That was something that was put up later. My mirror. You can see my big ass face there. Open it up. That's where I keep my aftershave and all this other stuff like my string soap. And you know, sink, toilet, and all this. On to the next one. This closet here. Open the door here. Oh, where my clothes go. Okay, so back to my early YouTube days, I guess, would be a good time to start. So as the title suggests, Hollow Man is what I'm going to also talk about in here before I play a clip of the only living clip I have of Hollow Man left. So that's an interesting story as well, how I came up with Hollow Man. I don't want to start from the very beginning. Okay, so this was many years ago. I don't remember how old I was. I think I was like 13 or so. And my mother comes home one day with this mask. This Nacho Libre mask that I guess she got somewhere in Mexico. She gave it to me. I messed around with it a lot. I don't know what happened to it now. I don't even think I still have it. But I want to say a couple of years after that is when, or a year or so after that, I came up with the character. But it first started when I was running around like a superhero. And I you know, kind of acted like the hero running around, very autistic like of me because I'm autistic myself. And I turned that into something it didn't really take off at the time, but I'll say one thing about it. I called that, it was like my first series that I did, and it was on Photo Puppet HD. And I did it every Friday. I had a schedule going every Friday. I'd make the video. I'd post it to YouTube. Back then, YouTube was a little bit more lefty-loosey, meaning they didn't exactly have ads, and the monetization laws didn't take place until a year after I started on YouTube. And I originally came up with it as like a skit where I'd bring in a bunch of other stuff, which eventually I decided to make it its own thing. Cause I started doing like skits like that a lot. And I was like 14 at the time. And I can do his voice even still nowadays, but back then, you can imagine it sounding very different. So, let me take a drink, and I'll tell you how he sounds. So this would have been around 2012-ish, mid to late 2012. And I was sitting in my room, and I discovered, because I was doing a lot of skits on Photo Puppet HD a lot. Never posted them, but they were like just random little clips I would start off with, kind of experimentation. But then I came up with the idea of Hollow Man, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can do this and make it a series. And I was very hopeful. I had high expectations at the time, by hoping people would have seen what I was doing. My fan base was small, man. And I feel like a lot of people don't recognize any of my old work, which I wish was still around. But Hollow Man had this very deep, husky kind of voice. And he was trying to, you know, he sounded very much like this. He had a very deep, husky voice, like this. That's how he talked. And that's the story of Hollow Man. Now, I can show you in this next clip of what that was like in action. The only living clip I have, you're about to see. So buckle your seatbelts, because you're about to see the only living clip I have of what I used to do. So please enjoy.
I'm gonna kill you for what you did to Crystal Man! Oh, really? I like to see you try, Hollow Man. Hollow Man, wait! Let me take him. You're not ready for this kind of fight, Magnemon, so no, I must fight him alone. So, you've come to die, Magnemon. Don't do it, Block!
What, is that supposed to scare me or something?
It should.
Damn it. Why is it always me that gets the knife?
What? You should be dead.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
This little worm shit on my fucking hand. And for the punishment of him shitting on my fucking hand, he gets to sit here in the hot, hot sun because of that.
I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back. I'm a Terminator, I'm a Terminator, I'll be back, be back, be back.
If a person from this generation time traveled back to the year 2002 or 3 and said 6'7", people are going to wonder, what the hell is 6'7"? Like, is that a certain phrase? Like, because it wasn't a thing back then. I just think it'd be funny if they actually tried to do that. And the person's response would be kind of like, you mean 67? You mean 67, like the age 67, like the number 67? I'd be dying. But what did John say? He's
in the Targaryen dynasty, basically. Where they have the
Oh, wow. I still have a lot of them garlic bombs left.
And we are live.
Let me come take a seat. Let me come take a seat here.
Alrighty.
Hi, everybody.
Let me check this. Oh, that's fine. We can do this. Just
You know the guards.
I have designated. It'll clip it like clipping a hedge. It'll be fine. But I am gonna put some aftershave on afterwards for you, so it makes it easier to go back. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to get there.
You're good.
Jesus. That is a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Beards are easier than cutting hair for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just clip. And it's easier to put you out a little bit. Watch out. Make sure I get it evened out. Man. You're gonna look nice after this.
Mm-hmm.
Tilt your head back a bit more so I can get the under. There you go. I mean, guys, you spent like a better part of the year around this out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Have some aftershave once this is done. Oop, careful. I'm sorry. I didn't mean, did I get you?
No.
Okay. Just take a little bit. Yeah, make sure it's evened out so it doesn't like, you know. You look almost like you used to look. Make sure I get it all. You got your little bit of your nose hair.
You're good.
I'm gonna touch it up a little bit and then I'll put some aftershave on. You should be good. There. Let's make sure I got it. Oh, the little part right there. There we go. And this is as good as I can get it, but it looks pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let me get some aftershave. I'll clean that up with a vacuum. Aftershave, I use every time I shave.
Hey, I don't look too bad.
I look a lot younger. So put your hand out. What you want to do is you put it on your hand and you rub it. And then you put it on your face.
Okay.
Put just a tiny bit here. Make it smell nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom's old cleaning lady gave this to me. I've had it since 2019.
Wow.
You're pretty sharp, man. I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, you didn't.
Good.
You didn't miss it. You didn't even miss a single hair.
Alright. Put your shirt back on.
Okay.
Get the vacuum out.
You kidding?
Just
Hey,
like
Jack, can I use your phone to take a picture after
it's
you're
on
done?
the live, yeah. And yeah, you can. I'm gonna vacuum real quick. This guy's shit out moonlight, but she has to deal with it. She'll be
She
fine.
don't like Mr. Hoover.
No. She doesn't like when the cleaning lady has it out either. Come on. I know. Oh. Getting sucked up hard. And there we go. Where'd Moonlight go?
Moonlight.
It's off, boo-boo. It's off for now. I only had it on for maybe a few seconds.
How's everybody doing tonight on the live?
Sure they're doing well. Oh. We got some people coming in, or at least for a minute. Hey, and even AI says, haircut and beard trim. Asking for tip styles type thing coming up when I was doing that. That's crazy.
Hey, I said that?
No, so when I was cutting your beard, apparently TikTok does this thing where it like kind of tells people what kind of video it is through AI. It's kind of crazy. Well, I'm already done with the haircut stuff, or the beard stuff.
I want to send the picture to Grandma.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see it.
Yep.
Anyway,
Let me put back on.
that is the live for now. Thank you for watching, whoever did watch. I hope I did a good job.
You did it very.
56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40,
39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! It is now 2026. Let's open this up. What's going on out there, Moonlight? Jesus. Cheers. So you notice where all my DVDs are gone? Those are all my Blu-rays, and all the DVDs I had are in this one down below. Look how thick this thing is. I love these things. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. On the TikTok, it is I, the Great Vortex Wizard, here to bring you one of these kind of, I don't want to say inspirational, but if you're inspired by what I say in this video, then I guess I'm an inspiration to somebody. But what I wanted to tackle in this video especially is how people define good and evil. And between the two, there are very, I guess, two sides of the same coin. What you consider as good and what you consider as evil. Now, me personally, I'm going to start off with the evil concept of things, which has been around since religion. I want to say religion, because that's how people define good and evil, was with religion. But I really want to tackle on so you know how there's a difference between the hero and the villain. Let me go on the topic of a hero that defeats evil. Just because the hero defeats evil, it's like a hydra. You cut one head off a hydra. What do you think happens? Two more grow in its place. Let's use that as a concept. It's the same thing with evil. You kill one person, two or more are probably gonna rise in its place. See, that's how I see the concept of evil. It's the same with good, though, at the same time, just not that concept. See, you kill one person, two or more people are going to come at you for revenge. And this kind of goes in with the Hydra Dragon. You cut one head off a Hydra Dragon, two or more, usually two, spawn in its place. Henceforth, you kill one person, two or more are going to come back and come after you just because you killed that one person because it might have been dear to them at some point. And then there's the good aspect of things. The hero, the goody two-shoes of the story, the main protagonist, always out there to fight crime, defend people against evil. Now, the concept of that seems all fine and dandy, but sometimes a hero will definitely cross lines to protect the innocent. It ain't like Batman. Not at all. And some variants of Batman, he killed people.
if you look at some comics, mainly, I mean, and even if he doesn't, Batman hits them so fucking hard, they might as well wish they were dead at that point, because he probably broke something. Damn near fucking killed them. Batman, I mean, yeah, he may not kill people, but he hits them hard enough to where they could be fatal if he actually didn't pull his punches. I'm starting to think the whole pulling his punches is what he does, but I'm thinking, how the fuck does Batman, of all people, like, knee them in the throat and they come out, they're going to be in the fucking hospital. Batman goes a little bit really rough on the villains, man. And it kind of goes on the topic of good and evil. Very two different things, but they're both sides of the same coin. One good, one evil. Or you can view it as the angel on your shoulder or the demon on your other shoulder. That concept also works between good and evil. Me personally, good and evil, it doesn't matter. So here's the thing. How I view good and evil. I view it as more of a concept than an actual thing. See, people aren't truly all good. People aren't truly all evil. It is a label. That is all. However, what I define evil is if you are cruel to animals, mostly, or if you're cruel and a piece of shit, greedy human being towards somebody else, like Donald Trump. And no, I'm not, yes, but I'm not bringing the political aspect into this. I'm bringing Donald Trump as a person as a whole, not as the fucking president. He's fucked over people in his entire life. Fucked people out of their businesses, has had several fucking rape cases, went bankrupt at least 5 or 6 times. I don't know how he was able to fucking do that, but this is 90s we're talking about. That goes into greed. I think if you're that greedy, you're an evil person. You're a piece of shit human being if you're going to... And then that kind of goes into no accountability as well. If you have none of that, you are evil. You're a bad person. But if you keep your emotions in check, you're kind to your fellow human being, you're kind to animals, you show your love to people, you're pure as heart, you're... Even if it's like doing something simple like helping the homeless or, you know, giving them food, giving them a place to stay, showing them resources on places to stay, showing them on resources on how to get their life the way they want to be, help them get into schools. All that is good. All of that is good. That I would label as good. I feel like if you do more good deeds, it outweighs the bad. The more bad deeds you do, and less good things you do, they kind of drift. Kind of like, think of a scale, for example. It tips the scales. You do more bad things. And see where my hand is? Good's down here, evil's up there. Tips the scales kind of bit, right? But if you do more good and less evil, it balances itself out like a scale. And a lot of people in this world, I wish would take that to heart. But it also goes with like when people kill people. Think of back to what I was talking about earlier in this video. The Hydra Dragon. What did Hercules do when he cut the first head off? 2 more grew back in its place. Thinking that would work, he cut another head off and it multiplies. See, here's the thing about evil and good. Interchangeable, 2 different things, but they're both sides of the same coin. Just good's on the other end, like heads and tails. Most likely, just because you defeat one thing of evil, more will pop up in its place, is what I'm trying to say. However, you do more good than you do bad, then you're redeemable, which honestly I don't really believe much in redemption. I do believe in second chances, but rarely do I ever give a third chance to anybody. And nowadays, like I said, the world is your oyster. Your life is your life to live. You decide what kind of person you want to be, whether if that's good or evil. However, it's just a label. Take what I said into consideration. If you're doing all these bad things, maybe take a look at yourself in the mirror and realize some of your actions can affect other people in the negative aspect of things. And the scales tip again. But if you do more good, less bad, the scales kind of, balance themselves out, I want to say. But that's all I have time for in this video. So thank you for watching. And you guys have an excellent night. Hello, people on the TikTok. It is me, the Great Vortex Wizard, here to do a review on Alani Cosmic Stardust. Now, I've only drinking this out of the can. I don't actually know what the color is. It's good. I've had it once before. We're about to find out what the color looks like. It's kind of a purple, I guess. Looks kind of purple. Cheers. I'll do another one like these next time, but it's pretty good. Buy it at your local store. Some stores may have it, some stores may not, but it's called Alani Cosmic Stardust. Thank you for watching. Hello, ladies and gentlemen on the TikTok. It is I, the Great Vortex Wizard, here to review 3 different energy drinks. Alani Hawaii Shaved Ice, Alani Orange Kiss, and Alani Cotton Candy, which I'm going to review first. So, there goes nothing. Why is it so clear? It looks so clear, like, that is weird. I thought it'd be like a pink or blue color, but no. Here goes. Cheers. Not bad, I like that. All right. The next one, Hawaiian Shaved Ice. Haven't tried this one yet, but let's see what the color looks like. It's kind of like a reddish, maybe a little bit of purple. Let's see. Yeah, cheers. I actually like that one. And lastly, Orange Kiss. Now, I drank this once before, but I've never reviewed it. And it's also clear. That is weird. I thought it would have like an orange color to it, but here goes. Cheers. Excuse me on that one. They're all pretty good. What next? Hello, people on the TikTok. It is I, the Great Vortex Wizard, here to review Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus 0 sugar. Let's see how it tastes. And this one I'm just going to drink out of a can, unlike my energy drink videos where I pour them in a cup and see how it tastes. Kind of tastes like a tropical punch a little bit. Let me get another taste. This is actually not bad at all. Comment what I should do next. Hello, ladies and gentlemen on the TikTok. It is I, the Great Vortex Wizard. Before I really get started on this new episode of TikTok Live Games by the Great Vortex Wizard, I'm going to do a review combining it with the second episode in this new season with me playing more Arkham City. So without further ado, here we go. So I will be reviewing this one, this Red Bull, the Sea Blue Edition, which not tried. I have, however, tried many Red Bulls in the past. Some I may try in the future. But let's see how this tastes. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Now, turn your attention to the screen, and we're going to continue where we left off. Hello, people on the TikTok. Today I'm doing another review, and I've been doing two different ones this time. Alani Nu Cherry Slush, which I got at Aldi. And Alani Nu Peach. This one I'm going to try first and give you my opinion on it. Without further ado, here we go. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. This should perk me right up. Give me a minute. This is pretty good. I like the peach one. Now for the cherry slush. Now, normally I do a glass, but whatever. It kind of tastes like a cherry slushie. I like it. I like that. What's next?
There we go. This one will be a little bit longer than the last one.
Don't crash.
Oh my god. Oh!
We gotta find the fattest white woman.
That's what I want. Oh!
You fucked it. No, not yet.
Oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. World's fattest white woman, where are you? Jesus Christ! Let's find the world's fattest white woman. Hold on. Where is she? World's fattest white. Oh wait, hold on. Is that it? Hold on. Is that a truck? Hold on. Emergency.
There she
Fuck
is.
off, cops.
Oh, there was a fat white guy. I saw Prowl. Oh, they're behind you.
Oh, you faggots are shooting my tires out. Fucking pussies. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Woo! Hold on. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh yeah. Yup.
Ah! Damn!
Jesus!
Jesus Christ, you knocked that guy off his bike.
Fucking hell, dude.
And what's the song for this?
I don't even know.
Something chest taker.
Oh man, I'm just saying it's fucking epic. It feels like cyberpunk, bro.
Oh, this is great. Oh my god. Oh shit, here we go. Woo! Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's like cyberpunk.
Hold on, no way I make this. Oh! Hold on, one more. Oh my god. Fuck! My finger slipped, dude. My finger slipped. God damn it.
You ate.
Okay, no more fucking. Where's that doing shit? Hold on.
He ate.
Damn, all these inches.
Oh my god, I'm hyperplaning, dude. Are the cops still on me, dude? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's okay, I'll hide in this fucking building. Oh, damn. I thought for sure you were gonna go flying through the fucking windshield that time.
Oh my god. Bro,
These graphics are really effing nice. What the heck?
They cleaned it up a bit with the re-release for the
Oh my
Series
God.
X.
Oh, okay. Like the rain is amazing, dude.
Oh, look, it's fucking Mustard and Molester's factory.
Whoa.
okay, tell me that was not the
Yeah.
beautiful driving.
They're all honking at you. You just Paul Walker done it! Shit! God damn it! Damn, you're a good driver, man.
Oh fuck, hold on. I want to do that. Hold on. Are you filming this?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
There we go. That's a nice ass car, though. I like that car. Just ran the fucking sign over. Woo! Holy shit! What the fuck? Damn, you failed that one!
Oh wait, hold on. We're about to have some fun. Look what I just found. Hold on.
Wait, what's that?
Hold on, look at the car that
Here we go.
Wait, hold on. We might have a problem. My tire's fucked. Oh, my tire's fucked, dude.
You fucked your tire up, man. You fucked your tire up. You're gonna fucking Paul Walker into that tree. Oh no, never mind. You're not gonna Paul Walker into that tree, are you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! You know what? No way. Oh!
What?
Bro, fucking hell, my tire's fucked up, dude.
Hello, people on the TikTok. I'm here to bring you another review. Monster Energy Drink, Peaches and Cream. And we're gonna see how this one tastes. I bought this one at the dollar store yesterday. But we're about to see what it looks like. Oh, look at that color. That's a good color. It almost looks orangey than peachy. Oh, wow. Look at this. Kind of looks like beer almost. Hold on. Okay. Here it goes. Cheers. I like that one. What's next?
Hello, YouTubers. Dr. Oswald's Dame here, coming at you with the Valentine's Day episode. Guess what? Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. And guess what? In the last episode, I told you about my high school girlfriend, Amanda. I was 16, with as more to it that meets the eye, of course. By the way, she was a pretty girl. When I went on 2 dates with her, she up and dumped me and found somebody a lot cooler. But then I found the true love of my life, science. Science was the true love of my life, of course. And I still remember what it felt like back then. I have an example of a Valentine. Right here. It's a little heart. A little Valentine's heart, of course. And Valentine's Day is a love. It's a love. I don't have a very good explanation for it, but I think I like to call it the love holiday. Giving Valentine's to who you love. Some people would give them a rose, a box of chocolates with a heart on it, of course. And other people would take them to the movies, of course. That is what I did. On Valentine's Day, back in 1955, of course, when I was 16, I took Amanda to go see a movie. And the movie I took her to see was Dracula. Dracula. Even though it wasn't very romantic, she let me pick. Although, I love monster movies. I especially like the doctor movies. The crazy mad scientist Dr. Frankenstein. But, anyways, have a happy Valentine's Day. I'm Dr. Oswald Stein, and I'm out.
I do have one question about this comment, because this must be a Gen Z thing, and I was the generation right before Gen Z. So I do have to ask, what the hell is a Sigma?
My laugh, but it's a remix.
What you doing, baby? Hey there. Baby. Baby. Hey. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Hey, baby. Moonlight. It's okay. There you go, baby. You're so cute.
Hello, people on the TikTok. Now, I normally don't do 10-minute videos a lot, but for this one,
I'm gonna show you different methods of acting. Like one of them being when to act happy, when to act sad, when to act angry and scary and cold. All these different emotions. In certain like instances, like you're playing a character who's like a tough guy, for example. You gotta act like a little bit more aggressive, right? If you're playing some guy who's like happy but like has a really I don't know, really shitty job, I guess would be the right one for that one. But sorry my eyes. The weather's been like fucking shit today. So I'm gonna explain to you how to do them in a sense that it's believable. I'm gonna start with a little bit more like just a certain phrase, like I don't know, like a random phrase. Trying to think of one off the top of my head, like something you wouldn't say in that emotion, but you would say in another emotion. Like, for example, like I'm gonna go kill somebody with a knife. But if you say that happily, like this, I'm gonna go kill somebody with a knife. You wouldn't say that like that because it would sound kind of like very psycho-ish. Now, however, if you say it cold and scary, it's believable. And I'm about to do that now. I'm gonna go kill somebody with a knife. Just like that. And it's believable if the people believe that it's scary enough. Like if you're like a killer in a movie, for example, like if you're the bad guy in the movie, you kind of have to act a little aggressive, but you can act cold too. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of these where the actor acts really cold and scary, doesn't say a damn thing, but it's believable because that's acting, and they just like kill the guy without really saying anything, but just giving that really cold ass stare like this. Just like that. And it sounds, what people I guess define as scary, that would be very scary. Now, in situations like, there are certain times where you're supposed to be happy and certain times you're supposed to be sad when you're acting as said character. Now, for the sad part, I can somewhat do that. I'm bringing up that phrase again. I'm gonna go kill somebody with a knife. Like that. See what I did just there? I switched between different emotions each time, but like, if you want to also do accents in a very scary, like, do like a Russian accent, because some Russians, not all Russians, are a little bit aggressive, so, but you got to make it believable. And a lot of people think that it's not believable when I do it sometimes, but I can try a Russian accent. It's very hard to do for certain things, like getting very angry in a Russian accent. For me, that's the hard part. I'm still working on it, but I can say certain phrases in a Russian accent that may sound scary, so let me try it. I'm gonna go kill this motherfucker. See, I'm still working on it, but like I said, acting for certain characters, doing a Russian one's probably the hardest. But like if you're the bad guy in a movie, and the director tells you to say a certain line in a certain emotion in a certain facial, like, to make it believable, basically, I'm gonna go and say this. It's not easy for a lot of people to understand, and even some actors out there who've been doing it for years, I'm sure when they started off, they didn't think they were gonna be able to do it. But The Godfather is a prime example of a movie with, Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, all these actors kind of having to put on that little, tough guy kind of exterior. And Marlon Brando couldn't really, do the role without really reading his lines, so they did a little trick. They made it to where he was holding, like, the scene where he's holding his cat and petting it, and he's looking down a lot. He's actually reading his lines off of this little thing that's at his desk, which I found out later. But if you want to go for super aggressive, like Scarface, for example, that's requires you not to only put on an accent, but to act very scary and very, like, I wouldn't want to say calm and collected, because Scarface was not calm and collected. He was very, very aggressive. He was very violent. And doing that, the switch between Michael Corleone and Tony Montana was interesting. If you watch them back to back, he's pretty scary in both of them. When he does this little tough guy thing, like, you know, not the hey you over there. That not that. I'm talking about, like, not really saying much, but being believable and scary at the same time, with not having really to say much of anything, just acting cold. And probably, like, well, in some movies that even these superheroes, man, if you see the certain villains act a certain way, you know they're acting. Obviously, those are actors, but seeing that and transforming into another role, that's the whole point of acting. Now, I know I'm at 6 minutes in. I got a few minutes left to explain a little bit more about acting. Voice acting, kind of similar. You don't really have the camera in your face as much. I mean, you're reading characters' lines, but that's even harder for certain things, and certain voice actors have to read these lines in a certain, like, emotion, a certain text, to make it sound believable and not make it look like you're reading off your lines, like, oh, I see what you mean by that. That's reading your lines when you're voice acting, and it sounds bad. Now, if you're not, like, I mean, you're kind of looking at it, but you're acting it out in a certain way to make it believable with voice acting, that's a little harder. But for some people who are just reading it and are, like, the mispronunciation of a word, for example, when it comes to voice acting, now that's very important, to pronounce the word with the exact meaning, the proper saying of it in the exact same way that it's spelled. That's harder, because certain words, like big words, how the hell are you going to read that right? Unless you actually know a thing or two in, like, college level reading. Now, me, I wanted to be an actor growing up, but then I realized how horrible they treat a lot of Hollywood actors. Now, voice acting is a little different, and Broadway acting is a little bit different. They're both more fun. I thought about it at one time, but I'm a little rusty on it, but I do want to get back to acting. So what I was going to say is, like, it's all about if the person believes that you are acting as the character, and you are said character with the way you perceive yourself, your facial reaction, your body language, just to make yourself sound scary, anybody can do. It's pretty simple. But that's all I have for this video, so whoever watched this and stayed till the end, thank you for watching.
Chug, 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 chug. Keep going, keep going.
Come on, Bobo. Hi, Bobo. You're such a good girl. You're so cute. You're so cute. Hi, Bobo. Hi. Thank you, Bobo. You're so cutie. You're so cute. You're so cute. Bobo. You're so cute, little kitty. Come on. Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby? Good girl. We're so clingy today. Aw, I love you too. I love you. I love you. I love you. So, I came up with Dr. Oswald Stein one day when I was bored out of my skull. And, well, at the very time of my kind of just starting out on YouTube, I was very into historical stuff like the Nazis and whatnot. I originally was going to make him a Nazi scientist, but decided to tone it down because I didn't want to offend people. Mind you, I was like 14 or 15 when I came up with Stein. And I was bored one day, sitting in my room, nothing to do really, just kind of looking around at my, my cupboard, whatever the hell I had. And I saw this old white dress shirt I pulled out. I took that, I put it on, and I found these I took these 3D glasses, which I popped the lenses out on purpose to make them prop glasses, and I put them on, and I started talking in a German accent. And his biggest shtick was, "Hello, YouTubers, Dr. Oswald Stein here." And it kind of took off from there. And, it was kind of hard on my voice later when I did some later videos. And it felt like when I was coughing in his voice, it felt like he had fucking cancer. So I'm not doing a Dr. Stein video again in the future. But if I had to choose a character I loved doing the most of, it was Hollow Man. Stein would be second best, I'm sorry to say. But that's how I came up with Dr. Oswald Stein.